Small but mighty. Hey team, thanks for checking in for the Next Kilograms Kilometers podcast. And the final thing to add to your wish list, probably doesn't have to be on your wish list, but in terms of the end of the workout, but it's also a multi-functional piece, is adding in a lacrosse ball or some sort of I don't want to say bouncy ball, but something where you can do some foam rolling, some specific site-specific, kind of trigger point or myofascial release. And then, of course, like let's say if you have a lacrosse ball that can, double, you can do some hand-eye coordination catches, that sort of thing during your rest periods. Another thing for the end of the workout, right, you could have a stretch strap in there. At the same time, if you have the larger resistance bands, then those can double over stretch straps. So, it's kind of personal choice there. And then, of course, last thing would be if you want to get one of those kind of mini rollers. You can get kind of the 12-inch foam rollers that are, what are they, I think 6 inches in diameter. Obviously those can be a little bit bulky. Over the weekend I just picked up, some of those discount stores have some great options, but you can pick up smaller things like a 3 or 4 inch diameter roller. It's a little more firm than your standard kind of black foam roller, and they're kind of grooved as well, so they kind of hit areas in different ways. But those would be kind of the final things to consider add. Obviously, those are just covering the basics, right? You could obviously go a lot deeper in terms of wrist wraps and grippers and tape and chalk and all these different kinds of things. But just in terms of covering the basics, right? And as we say with everything, the basics is the key. That's going to be 80% of your progress, is just doing the basics well and doing it consistently, right? Having those things on hand is just going to make your training a lot more consistent. And of course, it's hopefully compact enough that you can travel with it, so you've got it wherever you can go, and you at least know that you can do things with those pieces, the bands and the straps and those types of things. So if you have any other items that you're curious about in terms of deciding between one or the other, or whether it's worth it or not, hit us up, let us know. Happy to brainstorm, chat over some things, kind of share some ideas, and help you come up with a good holiday wish list for your gym bag. So other than that, have a great weekend, and let's keep working.